we need this for this segment.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yes.
I am your table topic master for this evening. Unlike the first segment that we had, the speakers were prepared for their speeches. This segment is different in the sense that it is mini speeches, but you are not prepared. You don't even know what question they are going to actually ask you. The reason we have this segment in Toastmasters is to help us to listen, think, and speak on our feet. It is helpful, for example, I remember Toastmaster Gia was saying, his wife said, okay, when he said, should I buy the watch? He said, do whatever you want. This segment will help in, okay, you've bought the watch, right? And you go home and it's not the response that you want, you were expecting, but it will coach you on how to, can I say mend fences, if I can say it like that? It helps to rectify a situation, no, in this case it's rectify a situation on the spot. But you can use this skill even at work, at home, in the community, even whilst we are driving. It coaches us to think on the spot and speak in a coherent and make sense in what we are saying. So before I begin, I'm going to ask the timer to please give us the timing mechanics for the segment.
For table topic, the time is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, the green light will be on, and at 1.5 it is yellow, and at 2 minutes, red light, and there is 30 seconds. Overview.
Okay. Thank you, Titi and Romeo. I'm going to ask an experienced Toastmaster first to attempt a table topic so that the new Toastmasters will get an idea of how we attempt a table topic. Do I have any volunteer? I want Toastmaster Jeff first. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you. Okay. Toastmaster Jefferson. I'm going to ask you a question. Toastmaster Gary Lakap, he said something. A direct communicator is too rude. A direct communicator is too rude. Would you agree or disagree with this statement? Over to you.
Thank you so much. So the question is, does the direct communicator is rude? Well, it depends. It depends on who is talking to. Sometimes when we are talking to people who are like very, the feelings are very hurt, of course it will feel like it's very rude. But if we are going to use it on a professional setting, it will be a good way of communication because we are doing things directly and we save the time. Like for instance, when I was working in the corporate as an interior designer, sometimes I have a lot of challenges when dealing with customers, with clients, with regards to their requirements in their interior designs. So the man is a direct communicator. He wants this, this, and this, while the woman is like a little bit hesitant. Oh, I want this color, maybe a darker shade of this. I don't know who among them I will follow. But what I did is to give them sample of both and let them finalize on their own. And from that concept, I will do the design. So that's how we use direct communications in our client, especially in the interior designing. So thus, direct communication is a good way of saying things. I believe it's no. It serves its purpose, and it is very good in a professional setting. And that will be all. Thank you so much for the question.
Thank you. I'm going to call anyone else a volunteer. Anyone who wants to come? Toastmaster Eddie.
Oh.
Let's give him a round of applause. Toastmaster Eddie. It was Toastmaster Elizalde who said, we are created to achieve many things. He said, we are created to achieve many things. Would you say you have managed to achieve many things so far? Over to you.
Have we achieved many things? Definitely yes. Hope everyone achieved something. Agree or not agree?
Agree.
Even today I came to this meeting. I gave a support. I'm trying to add some value to the group as well as to myself. So every day on each activity we do some contribution. We are achieving something. Even the birth itself is a opportunity. It's a opportunity 1 out of billion. So by birth we all are lucky. It's a chance even. But again, do I have any particular purpose? I don't say I have particular purpose. Same way, I can choose different purposes. As we grow, as we gain knowledge, we make our life purposeful. So I had some purpose earlier. I wish to be a great engineer. Today I am trying to not only an engineer, being an engineer is not enough. Need to communicate it well. I am trying to do that better coming to Toastmasters. I made some progress. So today I am trying my selling skills or sales skills, taking up some leadership role in Toastmasters. Doing the vice president membership, I'm trying. Every time I see a friend or guest, I recommend Toastmasters. I don't recommend my club. I'm recommending Toastmasters first. Secondary, ask my club. So each and every day we do, and I believe the people whom I am inspiring, they also will continue. Even any charity or any help I do, I tell them, you share with others also. That is some suggestion. Someday I will pass, but human will stay for long. That's what I expect. Thank you. Over to you.
I'm going to call our newest member in Digirati. Come. Toastmaster
Anna.
Anna. Okay, Toastmaster Anna. Okay, welcome. Okay. Earlier, or should I say later, Toastmaster Elizalde, he spoke about blind emotion. And he gave an example of blind emotion as stress. My question to you is, when you are stressed, how do you handle it? How do you make yourself go back to being not stressed?
Okay. Thank you very much, Toastmaster. Stress is one of the major problems we are facing today. When we are stuck with stress, I personally experience I can't move. I can't think clearly. I can't do anything. I'm stuck in the corner. But I told myself, I had a metanoia. I need to overcome myself. I need to overcome the current state I am facing now. So, I decided one day, what if I join certain organization? Really, stress has made me nothing. It has made me the worst of me. Think about the worst. I have thought of ending my life because I have nowhere to find. So one day, my friend approached me. Are you free? I said yes. What if, let's go to the creek? I told her. What are we going to do to the creek? Okay, she's telling me. I have one organization. I am joining one organization, and that is the Dragon Boat. So, without hesitations, I allotted a time for it. And so, the training started. It was really difficult for me because I am short, I am too fat that time, and I couldn't do anything because the physical demand of that activity is really hard. You need to cope up with the team because that team is very competitive. And so what I did is, no, I need to decide. I want to quit that time. That first night that I joined, I want to quit. But I said, I need to change. I need to overcome everything. And that made me stress-free because I diverted my stress into a physical activity that made me now a strong woman of today.
Wow.
Wow. Thank you, Dr. Anna. Let's have only one more. Who wants to try? I want to get Gaia. Come. This one is going to be easy. Do you know why? I hope so. Because it's going to be based on your word of the day. Metanoia. You earlier told us that metanoia means a transformative change of heart that leads to personal growth. Can you give us an example of a metanoia moment that you have experienced in your life that comes to mind immediately the moment I see this? I ask you this question. So, can you explain to us or describe to us a metanoia moment that you have experienced?
One of the things that I can say that is metanoia from me is my shift to teaching. I have been working in different industries before because I don't want to follow my dad's advice for me to be a teacher. So I tried being a call center agent, I tried to be a sales agent, I tried everything except for being a teacher. But when I found myself lying on the floor, I asked myself, what now, Luis? Because I prefer to be called Luis. What now, Luis? What do you want to do with your life? And that's the time, that's the question that has me on my metanoia moment. And one of my friends talked to me, telling me her story that she has become a teacher here in the UAE. And I never knew until she talked to me like that. Because I thought, Filipinos' work here will be limited to the sales, to the usual work. And if you will go to the Philippines, they will think that, okay, you went to the UAE, this is your job. So it is framed already. But that moment, that my friend told me, she has worked as a teacher here, and I knew to myself, I can try that. I just don't want my father to be telling me what to do. I want my initiative. I want him to give me that freedom so that I can choose whatever I want. I don't want to be controlled. And there, I found my metanoia. I have decided to teach, to use my profession, my bachelor's degree, and recently, I have graduated in master's education.
Wow.
And I guess that answers my metanoia moment. Over to you.
Oh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaia. They call you Luis?
Yes.
Toastmaster Luis?
Thank you.
Toastmaster Luis. Okay. Can we have the timer's reports, please?